So, men, stop messing with drunk women. Now, why am I dropping this video? It's because I've had conversations with women numerous times about men and women drinking and the laws that state that women are not able to consent even though they've been drinking. And even with the women, they're like, that don't make no sense, because they also understand that women are definitely aggressive when they drink. And for men, they need to not mess with women that have been drinking because it's a safety thing. Because there's a young dude, USC student, Armand Premji. Now, I'm going to leave the link in the description, but he was charged with, the R word. I can't say it without being blocked or, flagged. But he was charged because a woman that he had met in a bar, another college student, was actually really aggressive with him the entire time, kissing on him, pulling him in, all of this, then leads him out the bar, gestures behind her friend, an act showing that she wants to get it in with him, then takes him to her dorm room, checks him in, all of that. He says after they finish, he leaves and goes back to his dorm. Well, then the next day, he's being charged with this assault. So then he turns around, they find the videos, judge declares him free. Well, the school then decides, nope, you're guilty, we're gonna kick you out of school. Even though he didn't do anything wrong, all consensual, but because somebody said he did it, it ruined his life. Now he's in petition right now to try to get back into school because he wasn't actually guilty. He allowed the woman to be in control of the whole situation from the start to the ending. But because it was a statement made, he's got to fight for, one, his credibility, then his schooling. This is why it's very necessary for men to start understanding you gotta protect yourself at all times, like it's boxing. There's never a moment where you're supposed to let your guard down. Always keep it up, because you don't want to end up in a situation like this. Hey, if she's drinking and you catch it, hey, sorry, pleasure meeting you. Take down my number, holler at me tomorrow. Because if she's sober, she might change her mind. You never know. People don't take into consideration that sometimes when people drink, they get their inhibitions gone. And they be like, hey, it's time to, I'm just in the mood. Hey, he look good enough. Let me knock it down. And then they regret it the next day, even though they're the initiator of the whole thing. We don't never talk about that. We only talk about the dark side. We don't talk about what happens on the aspect of accountability when women do drink and become aggressive and want it from the man, to the point where they might even take it. I've seen videos of it where women be like, give it to me. And the dude be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And they keep pushing. But they've been drinking. They're aggressive. People don't, that's something that people got to acknowledge. But in the case of this situation with Armand Premji, this is a very telling lesson. He's 20 years old. Now, it's a shame where we still have to go through this even till today, where we got to keep telling these younger men, stop doing this, stop doing this. Yeah, they may have initiated it, but you wait till they sober. It's almost to the point where you got to have video consent, where you be like, what's the day, what's the date, time, do you agree to this? All right, I'm going to film the whole thing just so there's no confusion. Then they be like, oh, that's extreme. Why would a man need to go to those extremes? Because of situations like this. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Be on the lookout for more videos. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if I got this right. And I'm also going to have the video down in the descriptions. Check it out. All right, everybody. Peace.